It's finally here. The Gen 9 Shiny Tier List. All the DLCs are out. I'm guessing this is every Pokemon. There might be new Pokemon in raids or something. I don't know, but this is what it is. This is what's available right now. There are some really good ones here. I'm excited. So without further fuck. So without further let's do this. Let's just do this. Can't speak. Okay, so first we start with the Sprigatito line. Sprigatito, Floragato, I'm pretty sure, and Meowscarada. Honestly, all of them are just gonna go into Why Even Bother. They are not that different to their regular colors. I'm sorry. Starting off strong. Shit, wait. There we go, that's much better. Okay, now we go into Fuecoco. Fuecoco, Crocolore, and Skeledirge. P tier. Except Skeledirge. Skeledirge is going to Supreme Shinies because that pink, that dark pink is my favorite color. I love it, I adore it, and Skeledirge is my favorite starter from this generation, so it's going into Supreme Shiny. Now, sadly, Quaxley, Quaxwell, I think it's called, and Quaquavel are going into Why Even Bother because, like the other starters, they are not that different. They're slightly lighter blue, but no. Lechonk and Oinkologne, both Oinkolones, male and female, all of them go into P tier. Tarantula? I'm guessing it's round, like round, maybe? The spider and Spidops, actually the little one, Tarantula, will go into S tier, Supreme Shiny. The red and that dark, it's like almost black. It's like a very dark blue, I think. I'm not really sure what color that is, but it looks really, really good. Spidops does look better than the original, but if it was that red instead of that pink, it would have been better. Nimble and Low Kicks are going into yellow. I'm sorry. Palmy, Palmo, and Palmot, I love them, but they're going to pink. It's not a good pink, like Skeledirge. Tandemouse and Mousehold, I'm sorry. Why even bother? I literally can't tell the difference. They have, their bodies are like the regular colors. Original colors are like white and slightly darker, like a very, very, very light gray. And in the shiny, it's a very, very, very light tan. You can barely tell the difference between the two. If you ran into them in the wild, like, you know, the overworld sprite, you wouldn't notice if they were shiny or not, so why even bother? Fido and Duckspoon? Whatever. I will put them in the box of indifference. It's just, I guess, whole grain bread instead of the regular colors. I guess that's what they were going for. But box of indifference. Smoliv, Dolive, and Arboliva. You know what? I'm gonna put them all in acceptable. Really, the only change is that the greens, the dark greens, are a little bit darker, and the olives are all black instead of the original. I think they were quite. At least Arboliva had different colored olives, but now they're black. So yeah, black olives. I like it. I like the idea. Squawkabilly, I think it's what it's called. Squawkabilly, I only have one Squawkabilly here because really the only difference is that the hair thing on top, the little tuft of hair, is pink instead of black in all colors. Like the bodies stay the same, but the little tuft of hair turns from black to pink. So P tier. Knackly, Knacklestack, and Garganackle. Honest. Oh no, I think they go into yellow tier. Actually, I was gonna put them in fuck no, but I'm just gonna put them in yellow tier, not be as harsh on them. But these guys are definitely going into fuck no. Actually, no. I'm just gonna put them in why even bother, because the only difference, literally the only difference on these guys are Charcadet, Armor Rouge, and Cerulege. The other one is that the eyes are blue instead of I think it's red is the original color, and the eyes are blue. That's literally the only difference, and it seems wasted. Like they could have switched the colors in the evolutions, make Armor Rouge cerulean and make Cerulege Rouge or whatever, because I'm guessing that's why where their names come from. Belly Bolt is going into green tier. Oh, there we go. The first green tier. Actually, I'm just gonna put in fuck no because it's ugly. It's like a barf green. I forgot the name of this guy. Give me a second. Tadbulb. That's his name. The only difference is that the little bottom parts is red. So why even bother? I really couldn't even tell the difference. Wattrel and Kilowattrel. I'm gonna put them in the box of indifference. They're not terrible, but you know, they're not great. Mastiff and Mabostiff are also going into the box of indifference. They just changed into this, both of them into this like grayish blue color. Shroodle and Grafii. Shroodle changes the eyes change color, and the little paint on the tongue change colors too, but it's barely noticeable, so I'm gonna put them in why even bother. But Grafii is going to fuck no. It's terrible. The original colors are much better. I would have preferred if they gave it the Shroodle treatment and just changed the eyes and the paint, but no, they had to make it this ugly khaki color. I guess that's khaki. It's horrible. Bramblin and Bramblegast. Bramblin is going into why even bother. It's really not that different. The bottom is green. The little vines, I guess, leaves in the bottom are green, and the body's a little bit like duller. Bramblegast is also duller. It's just a duller color. I'm gonna put it in the box of indifference. It's at least a little bit more noticeable than Bramblin. Toadstool and Toadscruel. I'm gonna put Toadstool in the box of indifference. It's all white. That's the difference. It's all white instead of the original like orange brownish color it has. Toadscruel, on the other hand, is going into Supreme tier, Supreme Shinies tier, because again, I love that pink. I absolutely love that pink. It looks fantastic. Cloth is going to the box of indifference. It's blue instead of orange. I'm sure people like it blue. I don't care. I don't really care. I don't really care about cloth at all. So, Capsicum and Scovillain. Capsicum is going into yellow. That's really the only difference. Scovillain, though, it does change to yellow, the top of the body, but the blue pants are more noticeable, so I don't feel right putting it in yellow tier. I'm gonna put it in the box of indifference. It's not terrible. I could go either way. Relor and Rabska. Rabska, I will put Rabska in acceptable. It's golden, like a gold beetle. It's really cool. I like it. Rabska. No, wait, that's Rabska. This is the other one. I just mentioned the name and I completely forgot about it. This one, I'll put it in the box of indifference. It has a golden poop instead of the regular poop, and the body changes to it's like black, grayish brown. But this, you know, it's fine. It almost went into the fuck no tier because it does have a thing that I don't like that we're gonna see pretty soon. Flitcher. This one and the Espathra. Espathra will go into acceptable. It's pretty cool. The brown, it looks better than the yellow. I don't really like yellow too much. It looks great. Flittle though goes into. I'm gonna put it in fuck no. I'm gonna put it in the box of indifference. Like it's like a green. in the bottom, like what's it called? The skirt, the little skirt thing is green, and then the bottom is dark brown. It's whatever. But this is what I'm talking about. Tinkatink, what are they called? Tinkatink. I think Tinkatink, Tinkatuff, and Tinkaton are by far my favorite Pokemon from Gen 9. I absolutely love them because they're pink. That's my favorite color, and I absolutely love the fact that it's like a cute, small, tiny Pokemon with a huge fucking hammer. I love it. But the shiny is going to fuck no, because this is the problem I have with these types of shinies. The only change is the hammer. That's not a shiny Pokemon. That's a shiny accessory on a Pokemon. That's a regular color. Why? Why do that? Why would you do that? Just make it, change it. You know, I would have accepted if the body was like the light pink of the hair was in the body, and then the hair would be dark pink. I don't know. Do anything, but just changing the hammer is bullshit. It's going into fuck no. I'm sorry. I love it. I love Tinkaton, but no. Wiglet, and Wiglet is going to yellow. Wugtrio is going into box of indifference. It's blue instead of red. Sure. Bombardier is going to acceptable. I like it. I like the black, and it's like black and white. What do you call that? Like monochrome or something like that? I'm not sure. It's awesome. I love it. Venison and Palafin. Venison is going into box of indifference. It's like purple instead of blue. Palafin, however, is going to acceptable because the body changes to black and it's kind of cool. If you're wondering, the zero form of Palafin is just Venison with the little heart on the chest, and it's the shiny is the same color. It's literally just shiny Venison with the heart on the chest. So Varoom and Revavroom. It's Revavroom. I've heard people call it Revavroom or something. It's Revavroom. It has two V's in it. So Revavroom, and the other one Varoom and Revavroom. Fuck. These two are going into the I'm gonna put them in acceptable. Actually, it's kind of cool, the gold color instead of metal gray. It's okay. Cyclizar, I'm sorry, fuck no. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in yellow tier. It is ugly. It's ugly as shit, but it is going into yellow tier. Orthworm, box of indifference. If you like blue instead of red, you know, good for you. I don't really care. Glimmet and Glimora, honestly, fuck no. The original colors are much better. The dark blue for Glimora is so much better. Greavard and Houndstone. Fun fact, Greavard was the first shiny I found in Scarlet. I just ran into one while I was up in the mountains. And I actually think it was the first Greavard I found. It was a shiny one. That doesn't save it from going straight to yellow, and also the the other one. Flamigo is just a lighter pink, so I'm gonna put in why even bother. Citadel and Cetitan. Citadel, honestly, fuck no. I like the white better instead of this like dark gray. It's ugly, but on the contrary, Cetitan goes into Supreme Shiny. Because the black and red is awesome. If you have a shiny Pokemon that's black and red, it's probably going to Supreme Shiny because that always looks super good. And the gray, the dark gray in the front looks great with the dark black on the back. Veluza is going into green. That's the first green. Look at that. We finally have a green one. It's fine. It's okay. If it wasn't green, it would have gone into the box of indifference, but you know. Dondozo goes into yellow tier. It's much better in blue, in my opinion. Okay, Tatsugiri. This one is a weird one. Tatsugiri, the orange Tatsugiri is pretty much the same, except the top is dark brown, and the body is a little bit darker. I'm gonna put it in the box of indifference. It's okay. The yellow Tatsugiri, however, is completely white. It's fine. It's gonna also go into the box of indifference. It's okay. Sorry, this is the pink Tatsugiri, which changes everything because it's gonna go into the fuck no. Because again, that pink is super good. It's this pink. It's this dark pink fuchsia. I think that's fuchsia. If that's how you pronounce it, I don't know how to pronounce it. I love that pink. It's awesome, and they made it white. Fuck that. This is the yellow Tatsugiri, which is now orange, and it's gonna go into the box of indifference. Annihilate is more blue, a little bit more blue. It's gonna go. Honestly, it's gonna go into the fuck no. The dark gray and like almost black in the original colors are super good. I don't like the blue. I'm sorry. Cloudsire is... I'm gonna put Cloudsire in the box of indifference. It's fine. I guess I prefer the brown, but I'm sure this one isn't too bad. Perigiraf is... I'm gonna put it in acceptable. It's different enough. I really like it. The dark orange. It's really good. The blue nose, you know, the blue nose is whatever. I could do without it, but the dark orange body is really nice. The Dunsparce. They finally gave Dunsparce an evolution. It's a bigger Dun. I love that people got trolled into believing, you know, as soon as they learned that Dunsparce would have an evolution, everybody got so excited, and they literally just made a bigger Dunsparce. I fucking love it. One of the best Pokemon designs, and the shiny is actually pretty good. It should be pink. It could go in pink, because that's the only difference. It's like the blue parts in the original colors are pink now, but it looks so good, and it looks much better than the blue, in my opinion. I'm gonna put it in acceptable. King's Gambit is going to the box of indifference. I really like the original red color a lot more, but blue isn't terrible. I'm sure someone might prefer it, but not me. Also, it's King Gambit, not King's Gambit. King Gambit. Great Tusk goes into the green tier. It's ugly as shit. The regular colors are so much better. The original colors. Screamtail has Jigglypuff colors. I will put it in acceptable. Or actually, no, I'm gonna put it in the box of indifference. It's fine. Brute Bonnet. It's also going to the box of indifference. It's like a Moongoose, you know, it's blue instead of red. That's pretty common for Pokemon that are based on Pokeballs. Very original there, guys. Fluttermane goes into the green. Slitherwing could go into yellow. I'm gonna put it in acceptable, though, because I really like it. It's really good. It's really nice. Sandy Shocks, I'm actually gonna put Sandy Shocks in Supreme Shinies. I really like it. It's similar to Magnemite and Magneton, where I really like the shiny, and it continues with Sandy Shocks. I'm gonna put it in Supreme Shinies. Okay, here we go. These are the ones that might be a little bit controversial. All the Violet, the future Paradox Pokemon, have the same shiny colors. You know, mostly the body changes to the metallic gray, and the lights they have stay the same. But all of them have. It's like they're not painted. It's basically like they haven't painted them yet, because I'm sure these Paradox Pokemon are artificially made, and someone paints them, and then they escaped before they could get painted, and that's what we have here. They all look pretty much the same. The main difference is the color of the lights, I guess LED lights that they have, and that's what I'm going to judge them for. The combination of the gray with the lights. Also, I don't know the names. I'm not really sure about the names, but I'm going to do my best. Iron Treads goes into the box of indifference. Sure, red and gray looks fine. Iron Bundle, I know Iron Bundle is a popular one, but to be honest, I don't like the light blue bundle. When it has the red parts, it looks really good, red and blue, always good. I don't like this one. It's gonna go into fuck no. I'm sorry if you really like the shiny Iron Bundle, but it is what it is. Iron Hands will go into acceptable. I really like it. The yellow and the gray looks really nice. Iron Jugulus is going to the box of indifference. I prefer the black with the that pink. Looks really nice. It doesn't look as nice and shiny. I'm sorry. Iron Moth, however, will go into acceptable. I do like it. I really like it. Iron Thorns is S tier. That green is so fucking good. Jesus, I don't. That's not even green. That's like turquoise or something. It looks so good in shiny form. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. Frigibacks and Artibacs, I think I'm gonna put them in fuck no. I don't like that green. It's not even green. It's like a bluish thing they have going on. I don't like it. Baxcalibur, however, is not that different from its original colors. So I'm gonna put it in Why Even Bother. It's a little bit bluer than the original one, but it's not that noticeable. Gimmighoul and Golden Go both go into Why Even Bother. These are terrible shinies. The only difference is I don't know if you can even see it in the picture. I'm gonna put the picture of the roaming form Gimmighoul outside in the video, but it's not here on the tier list. Gimmighoul is mostly just white instead of gray. It's not that noticeable, especially when it's in the chest. But Golden Go has like these lines on its body. I think they're like black or dark blue or something. I looked it up just to be sure. Golden Go has red lines. It has like these red lines on its body, and in the shiny they're blue. And that's pretty much it. Okay, we finally get to the legendaries here. Okay, Wo-Chien. Honestly, Wo-Chien, S tier. I really like this shiny a lot more than the regular colors. Chien-Pao, however, is fuck no. I'm sorry. Putting a black shiny in the fuck no tier. Oh, wow. That's brave. I don't like it. I really like the white one. It's really, really nice looking white with the dark blue crystals. It's really nice. This one is ugly. It's like an ugly, it's not even black. It's like an ugly dark gray color. It's hideous. Ting Lu is, I'm gonna put it in the box of indifference. It's okay. I don't really care either way. It's fine. Chi Yu is going into acceptable. I like the blue flames, but the orange and red looks so good. I can't put it in Supreme Shiny. It's honestly better than the shiny, but this one is also pretty good, so I'm gonna put it in acceptable. Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon is similar to regular Salamence. The red parts are like brighter red, which looks really nice, but the body is green. The main body is green. I really like the original blue. I'm gonna put it in the green tier. I'm sorry. The wings also, the tips are like yellow in the shiny. I think they're blue in the original. I'm not super sure. Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant is, I'm gonna put it in acceptable. I like the original colors a lot, but this one isn't terrible, so I'm gonna put it in acceptable. Koraidon, of course, Supreme Shiny, black and red, always great. I absolutely love it. Koraidon is one of my favorite legendaries. It's fantastic. I love it. It's going into Supreme Shinies. Miraidon, being a future paradox, it's also just gray instead of blue. And honestly, it's going into fuck no. I'm sorry. The blue looks so fucking good. It's a shame that the shiny just it's just worse. Walking Wake, like the other legendary beasts, paradoxes, have the same shiny colors as the original legendary beasts, and like the original legendary beasts, they're all Supreme Shinies. Iron Leaves is, I'm gonna put it in the box of indifference. I really like the green, the original green color, but this one is fine. Diplin goes into acceptable. I like the golden syrup, like, you know, the regular. It looks really good in the original, like red, but this golden one looks nice. Okay, Poltergeist and Sinistra. I would put them in the Why Even Bother tier because they're not that different, but they are noticeable enough that they have to go into the green tier, because the only difference is that the black parts of the cups is green, dark green instead of black. The legendary trio, what are they called? The Loyal Three. Okie dokie. Fuck no. Jesus Christ, what did they do to my boy? Orange and green? Fuck, man, what were they thinking? It's ugly as shit. Monkey Dory. I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna put in why even bother. It's like a gray. The body is gray instead of black. Serendipity, however, actually looks pretty nice. I'm gonna put it in acceptable. The only difference is that instead of black, it's like dark blue, the wings and the body. But it looks nice. That dark blue looks nice with the rest of the colors, so it's gonna go into acceptable. Ogerpon. I absolutely love Ogerpon. It's really cute, but the only difference is that its face is green instead of orange, so it goes into green. Archaludon goes into fuck no. The original colors are so much better. It's like a dark blue with like a metallic silvery thing going on in the body. This one is ugly. But Hydrapple, I'm also gonna put in acceptable next right here with Diplin. The only difference, it has golden syrup instead of red. It looks okay. It's okay. Like I said before, Gouging Fire and Raging Bolt, both of them go into Supreme Shinies. They have the same colors as the Legendary Beasts who had Supreme Shinies. All great, fantastic. I love them. Iron Boulder, it's gonna go into the box of indifference next to its brother here. It's okay, I guess. I prefer the original colors, but whatever. Iron Crown, however, ooh, this one's tough. I think I'm gonna have to put it in Supreme Shiny. That blue is really nice. It looks really nice with the silver body. It's similar to Tyranitar. Iron Thorns. Iron Thorns, not Tyranitar. Iron Thorns. And Terapagos is gonna go into the box of indifference. It's light blue instead of dark blue. It could go either way. I don't really care. It's shiny locked anyway, so who the fuck cares? And Pecharunt. Pecharunt? I think that's what it's called. Yes, Pecharunt, like the Pecha Berry, because that's what it's based on the Pecha Berry. Pecharunt goes into yellow tier. It's the body is or yellow instead of purple, I think. Yeah, it's like dark purple, so it's yellow. It's ugly, and that's gonna be it. For let me see. I can barely fit them all. It's fine. It's fine. The P tier doesn't matter. That's gonna be it for the Gen 9 Shiny Tier List. And that's every single I ranked every single shiny Pokemon in all its forms when applicable. I did it. I'm sure I'm the only person who has ever done this. I wanted to wait until the epilogue episode thing comes out, so you know we had Pecharunt, so I could get every single Gen 9 Pokemon in one video, and hopefully this is it. I don't know, there might be new paradoxes showing up in raids later on, who really knows, but this is what we have right now, and I did my best. So if you enjoyed, please give the video a like. If you disagree with any of my choices, let me know in the comments so I can laugh at your choices, because you are wrong. And if you want more, I guess, Pokemon content, because I kind of, that's all I do pretty much on this channel, please subscribe. I will do more tier lists. I have a couple of tier lists in the future, maybe some that are not even Pokemon related. I do have a series in mind that has to do with Pokemon that's going to take a lot of work and effort to make the videos, but hopefully they turn out good, and hopefully you enjoy them. I'm not gonna say what they are just now, but they will come out eventually. So yeah, subscribe for the next videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.